The conclusion of the 2025 MotoGP season was marked by two highly contrasting stories. The luxury of a historic celebration on one side, and a shocking material loss on the other. At the very moment Marc and Alex Marquez were parading through Cervera, sharing the joy of their world champion and runner-up titles with thousands of fans. 6 years. That was the long wait since the last party rocked the small town. However, on Saturday, November 22, 2025, Cervera was not just celebrating a title. The birthplace of Marc and Alex Marquez erupted in historic euphoria. It had never happened before. Two brothers ending the World Championship as MotoGP World Champion and runner-up. Marc Marquez, the legend, added his collection of titles to 9, while his younger brother, Alex Marquez, achieved his best-ever performance by claiming his first MotoGP runner-up position. This is the 1-2 achievement that Marc himself described as a dream come true in their hometown. The celebration began with a formal tribute at the Praia da Cervera. In the presence of local authorities, the two riders marked their names in the sacred visitors book. "It is a great pride to come from Cervera and carry the name of this land around the world," wrote Alex, summarizing their local pride. However, the most emotional moment occurred when they stepped out onto the City Hall balcony. In front of Cervera Square, which was packed with a sea of fans, Marc delivered a sincere and touching confession. "We succeeded as citizens of a 10,000-person town to produce a MotoGP champion and a runner-up. But what stands out the most are the 4 years we spent in the darkness. You have supported me all this time, and today, we must celebrate it together." After that stirring speech, a dramatic procession began. Around 200 motorcycles escorted Alex, who was behind the handlebars of a Ducati Panigale. Riding pillion behind him was Marc, a symbol of the uninterrupted support for his younger brother, who was still recovering from his right shoulder injury. The peak celebration was held in the Magdalena de Montclar Square, witnessed by the entire paddock who flocked to attend. From Gigi Dall'Igna and Davide Tardazzi, Ducati, to Nadia Padovani, Gresini. On that stage, accompanied by their parents, Rosa Relenta and Julia Marquez, Marc and Alex shared their deepest feelings with the media. For the Gresini rider, the highest achievement this year was not the second position, but the lessons from his older brother. "I was behind him, and I saw him doing things you couldn't even imagine. What I take from this year is that the competition has not separated us by a millimeter. On the contrary, it has united us more than ever," affirmed Alex. And, as a sweet conclusion, the biggest surprise appeared. The famous Alex Nida, the iconic van that Marc bought to make up for leaving his younger brother, emerged amidst the crowd. The Cervera party may have ended, but the historic rivalry of the Marquez brothers has only just reached its new chapter.